Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review on my August, yes I know, it is September. We'll go into that later. We'll go into why I'm doing an August box in September. Anyhow, my August Nailtini, or Teeny Beauty I should say, the Lacquer cabinet box. If you haven't heard of this subscription box, it is from the brand Teeny Beauty. Teeny Beauty mainly produces nail polishes that they call Nailtini. It's their Nailtini line. I believe they also have products called Eye-Teeny, Lip-Teeny, and I think that's it. I think they do mainly nail polishes and then eyes and lip products as well, but they're known for their nail polishes, and it's a play on alcoholic drinks. So most of their polishes are named after an alcoholic drink, like champagne, what else? Bloody Mary, Bordeaux, so different wines. You get the idea. Anyhow, about 6 or 7 months ago, they came out with a monthly subscription box called the Lacquer Cabinets. And what it is a monthly box, has 3 polishes in it and 2 empty bottles for you to mix your own polish if you like. Each box is a collaboration with a nail or beauty expert. The boxes, I believe, run $25 a month. Or you could get a 6-month subscription. I think it's $138. You get 20% savings and 8% off the site-wide on any future purchases. Or you could buy the 12-month subscription for $240, which is a 20% saving and 15% off site-wide for future purchases. So you can go month to month, or you can buy 6 months or a year. One cool thing about the subscription box is that if you miss a month and you're like, oh, I kind of really liked last month's box, but it's not last month anymore, you can still buy it if they still have it in stock. It's the same price, $25. So you don't have to pay extra to get a box that you may have missed, which I thought was really cool. Now, the only bad thing, this is what I brought up at the beginning of the video, the only bad thing about this subscription is that my personal experience, I don't know if everyone's having this issue, my personal experience, it comes so late in the month. I mean, I just got this box 4 days ago, something like that. So it's kind of frustrating because, especially as a blogger, and now I'm trying to do videos, like, I want to give you the box in the month, which sometimes I'm not always the best at, but I want to try, good intentions. So, I mean, but the cool thing is it's still available to purchase. So even though I'm giving you the August box now in September, you can still go buy it off the website if you really like the colors. So it's not too big of a deal to me, but it's still frustrating to an extent. So anyhow, I'm going to go over the shades that I got with you this month, last month, August. See what I mean? August. All right, and then I have swatches and stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this month's feature is a collaboration with Nail It magazine, and here is what the Lacquer Cabinet has to say. Nails feature prominently in the life of Nail It magazine's beauty director, Karie L. This month's guest mixologist. Lucky for us, she has put her enviable experience and passion for polish to use for our benefit, cocktailing a Lacquer Cabinet collection that includes a season perfect shade, a never before seen particle combination, and a totally transformative topper that gives a mesmerizing new look to any polish it's layered over. The upshot? A single collection that multiplies virtually all of your lacquers into endless nail cocktail possibilities. This month's box contains the shades Ritz Fizz, Blue Magic, and Accomplice, as well as the 2 empty mini bottles. All right, so these are the shades that I received in the box. If I can hold them up for you here, my goodness, here we go. So these are the 3 shades. This one is, let's see, Ritz Fizz right here in the middle, and then Blue Magic, and then Accomplice. And then on my nails today, I am actually wearing the shade Accomplice. What I normally like to do with my videos is wear my favorite shade out of collection just so you can get a quick idea. But I'll have up-close shots of each 3 of these polishes so you can see what they look like. So let's go ahead and go through them one by one. All right, first off, we have the shade Blue Magic, which is a bright, bold cobalt with a pop. This shade, the first coat, it it's so tough because look how pretty it is, but it doesn't even out very well. I mean, the first coat, it wasn't really streaky as in pulling, but it just kind of got a little like gloopy, I guess you could say. A little lumpy, you know. Instead of streaky, it's like lumpy streaks. The thing is, though, it does dry like really fast. I was quite shocked how fast it dried. It pulls a teensy bit on the first coat if you're not very careful, but the second coat, you know, it had evened out well enough. It was opaque with 2 coats. Still dried super fast, but it still doesn't even out. And to me, that's just a bad combo for it drying fast and not evening out, because when you try to even it out by, you know, maybe gently doing a few more brush strokes, you will, you know, have issues because it's already drying. So it starts pulling and it just kind of gets worse. So you have to kind of work quick, and you have to kind of apply pressure evenly so you're not getting all those weird clumps. I mean, it's a gorgeous color. I mean, I love the color itself. The cobalt blue is beautiful. And this would probably be my favorite shade out of the 3 if the formula just wasn't a little bit of a pain to work with. But it's one of those shades that you just kind of, like, you want to just work with it just because it's so pretty. All right, next up we have the shade Ritz Fizz. It's an emerald semi-sheer brimming with gold mica and blue and holographic specialty glitters galore. This shade, it just screams mermaid to me, and if you love mermaid stuff, you'll probably love this polish. However, I want to seriously warn you, you'd think this would be my favorite of the 3. This formula was such a pain to work with. It's so sad when it's so pretty in the bottle and it's such a pain. The glitter is like super chunky. It's, you know, not a very well evened out formula. It's hard to get the glitters to place evenly on the nail. I'm having to like work them out with the tip of my brush, trying to spread them out. The second coat was still chunky, but it evened out, maybe a little bit better. It does need, I'd say, 2 to 3 coats. 2 coats if you're applying more of a medium coat, 3 if you tend to work with more thinner coats. The good thing about this glitter polish is even though it's chunky, it doesn't eat up your top coat unless you have more of a thinner top coat. I'd say I used Sèche-V and I didn't have any problems with it eating up my top coat. My nail felt really smooth after I applied it. So that's one good thing about it. I love the holographic colors in here. I love how it picks up blue and gold and green. I think it's really quite stunning in the bottle. I'm just so sad that it's a pain to work with. It's not one of those glitter polishes that just all the glitters go whoosh evenly all over your nail. You have to kind of work with it a bit. If you don't mind working with a glitter polish, I'd say this is a really gorgeous color. It'd be really pretty, maybe like 1 coat over a green or a blue would be gorgeous, or even over a gold. You know, it's such a pretty polish. Just, you know, be aware that you're gonna have to work with it a bit. All right, last up is the shade Accomplice, which is a beetle-like topper that fires blue to purple, green to copper. This shade is one of those that you're gonna either love it or you're gonna hate it. Or you're just not gonna know what to think of it. I personally have this weird adoration for it because it's so unusual, but I showed the photo to a friend of mine and she was like, ew, you know. So, and at work, I wore this to work yesterday and some people were like, oh, what a gorgeous polish, so unusual. And other people that I asked about that, you know, we talk polish and stuff, they're like, I don't know about it. So it's one of those weird, unusual polishes that, like I said, you either love or you hate. It goes on really well. It's the best formula out of the 3, very smooth, which makes it a really nice top coat. If you want to put it on over a color, you can wear it over blue, you can wear it over green, you can wear it over pink, you can wear it over brown, you can wear it over, you know, so many different polishes, and it'll just pull out that color. Mainly it pulls sort of a seafoam green with a sort of brown, it's got some pink in there too. It's more than just a duochrome because it does pull a little bit more. I mean, it's really unusual. It's really pretty. It's not opaque with 2 coats. I'd say you might need 3 to 4 if you want to get it completely opaque. I don't mind it with 2 coats. The photo that you saw was 2 coats. I think just because it pulls so many colors, having 2 coats doesn't really bother me. But it's you know, over a polish, you could get away with probably just 1 coat. I think if you do 2 coats over a color, you won't see the color underneath quite as well. But it's kind of one of those polishes that you can just play around with it and wear it, you know, however you want. And it's, you know, you could do dots over, you know, a color with this polish. You can do lines, you could do streaks, you could do zigzags, you could do so many different things with this polish. It's one of those polishes that I'm really excited to have in my collection because it really is diverse and you can just play with it till your heart's content. All right, so these are the little empty mini bottles that you get. And what's really great is you have 2 little ball bearings inside each one, so it'll mix up the polish. The brushes are pretty much similar to the brushes that you get in the actual bottle, maybe just a teensy bit smaller. Maybe that's just my imagination. But they're nice bottles. What's sad though is I've been getting this subscription since it came out, but I missed the first box, so maybe about 6 months now. I have yet to use any of these bottles. I don't, I'm like terrified. And I just need to kind of play around with it. But maybe it's just because the thought of pouring a polish that I like, because there aren't that many polishes out there that I don't like. I'm not too picky about polishes. I love all the colors. I'm terrified of pouring a polish into here and wasting it and then putting another color in here and then it ends up being horrifying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just kind of scared, and I think I just need to try it. I'm thinking I need to go to like Ulta Beauty or something and find some polishes on sale, maybe some that I already have, and experiment and see what I can come up with, because it is kind of fun, the thought of mixing your own polish, but it's scary. Is anybody else here with me? Would you be terrified? Let me know down below. Give me a comment. All right, so I think that's it. That's all that I got in this month's box. Like I said, the bad thing is the boxes kind of come late in the month. I'll put in the description box below all the info along with links so you can go and check out the Lacquer cabinet for yourself and Teeny Beauty. I really, really love Teeny Beauty polishes. I've been getting them every month for 6 months. And I have some polishes that Ipsy, that's how I found out about Teeny Beauty. It came in a few Ipsy bags of mine. I got some polishes from Ipsy, and I really, really like the polishes. I like the formula. So if you're looking for a nice nail polish subscription, I highly, highly, highly recommend the Lacquer cabinet. I know it's a little more pricey with $25, but I mean, you're getting 3 full-size bottles, and these bottles do last a long time. Each bottle is, let's see, 15 milliliters. So that's a pretty nice size bottle. I mean, I haven't even gotten halfway through any of these bottles that I've been using. I've been using quite a bit of the colors. Plus, I really like these, you know, extra bottles that you get. I mean, they're really adorable. Think how fun it would be to like save these up, and it's probably what I'm going to do. Save them up and make some polishes and give them out to your friends and stuff. I mean, I just think that would be such a cute idea, and you can even like name it after your friends if you want to kind of just have fun creating your own bottle. I'd make sure it's a good formula probably before you give it to your friends, but you know, I digress. Anyhow, info all in description box below. I have to take off to work, so for now, happy polishing, I guess, everyone. Bye. See you later.